And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Street Fighter of the Year award goes to Sevy Fisher, Greyson Goody, and Jeffrey Ehrlich.
Wow. You know, I got to start off by thanking my wife, Janelle Fisher. We had our first baby boy when I got the call to go try this case in Ventura, where I had never been before. Me and Greyson were both 2-year lawyers, and we had a 3-week-old at home, Hudson. No family in town, nothing, and I got a call to go try this case with Greyson, and she was understanding, with a little bit of discussion first. But ultimately, I told her I think it'll be worth it, and we went and tried this case. So I gotta thank my wife, who's also pregnant with our 3rd child right now. The Simon family, who gives, second-year lawyers the opportunity to go try multi-million-dollar cases. You gotta thank them. They have a lot of trust in us. We wouldn't be where we are without them. Everyone who came to support us tonight, the Schaefers, Tally Goody, Brooke Bove, the Congers at our table 25 over there, it's the party table. Obviously I have to thank my co-counsel. Greyson and I went and co-counseled this case. He's a great person to have by your side, one of the smartest legal minds I know. He's like a GQ model co-counsel, so it's great to have him by my side. Jeff Ehrlich, literally the best appellate lawyer I've ever seen. This guy is the most amazing. I don't like reading appellate briefs, but I read Jeff's introductions and I decide who wins based on that, and Jeff always wins. No, this was a case that was really tough. There was a lot of, we got brought in 3 weeks before trial with a $300,000 offer. Prior lawyer that got subbed out or fired was trying to get our client to take $300,000. The defense attorneys were, they talked a lot of smack leading up to the trial. One guy told me I should practice more humility and less bravado, and told me I was going to get my clock cleaned. Despite, it took Greyson and other people in my office to tell me not to respond to that. So I didn't respond, and, we kind of let our verdict do the talking. This is it's such a great profession that we're in. We get to, not only get a verdict and a result that's great for us and our clients, but all of us get to use this case now and file motions in limine that they don't get to argue the duty to mitigate when our client treated outside their coverage. And that's what this is about. It's a very unique profession, and I love that not only our clients and we get to benefit out of it, but all of us in this room and in this entire state, and arguably the country, given all the amicus briefs that Jeff had to look at, get to benefit out of this case. And I'm going to let these guys talk too, because my wife always says I talk too much. But I'm going to hand it over to Greyson now. But thank you all for the award. Congrats to all the other finalists, and we really appreciate that. Mike Arias and all the board of CAOC.
All right, I'll be really brief because Sevy talks too much. But this was a really, really special case for us, very special to me. Putting aside the award, putting aside the appellate opinion, it was the first case that I went and tried and picked a jury and closed and did rebuttal. Cross-examined an accident reconstruction expert. And to have Sevy there with me was a real blessing because we went to law school together, we studied all the time together. He was the best man at my wedding. So for him to come up and get my back and actually go through this journey together has been just really special to me. And I also wanted to thank everybody here. You know, we do this job, we go try cases because we look up to you folks here, every single one of you. And whether you're going to try a slip and fall where somebody tore a meniscus, or you're trying to overcome years and years of insurance micro issues, you are all fighting every single day, and we look up to that, and we're inspired by that. So thank you so much for this award.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means. Appellate lawyers are generally not thought of as street fighters. Normally, when an appellate lawyer is recognized, the award is something like a diplomate or a distinguished fellow. And instead, I'm a street fighter of the year. What makes the award even more special than what you call it is the fact that this organization, a trial lawyer organization, gave it to me, to us. But as an appellate lawyer, that means a lot because it tells me that what makes you a trial lawyer isn't the court that you practice in, it's what's in your heart. Thank you for letting me into the club.